Okay, so have you ever been sitting in an emergency row on an airplane and they ask you if you're willing and able to assist in an emergency?
Yeah, well, before you blindly say yes, you'll want to see what Sheinelle went through.
Yes, it was pretty terrifying, pretty extreme, I should say. We went to survival school for a hands-on course to learn exactly what to do when trouble strikes.
I'm
Freaking out.
Welcome to Survival Systems USA, a highly immersive training program that teaches the ins and outs of water safety, with a focus on team building that brings you and your colleagues closer than ever before. I called upon two of my producers, Joelle and Hannah, to join me for the challenge ahead.
This is what I call the ultimate trust fall.
After an extensive safety class, we were finally ready to be submerged underwater.
All right, ladies, let's go.
All of a sudden now it's real. Panic isn't the word, but is this normal to feel the anxiety that we feel?
Absolutely.
It's the anticipation of the unknown.
All right, ladies, so we're going to begin the day by donning our life vests. After we're done with that, we're going to head up to the platform and take the plunge. Is everybody ready?
No!
Our first task to help us warm up, a 13-foot leap of faith. Next up, getting into a life raft.
They kick their feet up towards their bottom. The people on either side of them grab an ankle. The person in the middle counts to 3.
1, 2, 3.
And then they straighten their legs out and push off with their hands.
While battling tough weather conditions.
Nice job, nice teamwork.
And getting safely to the rescue basket.
One at a time, you're going to disembark the raft. You want to go out safely, feet first, make your way over to the basket, climb inside, give a big signal that you're ready to go up, and then tuck down tight inside.
You can't see what's going on. Like if you try to look up and see, you can't breathe.
All in preparation for
It's time for the big show.
the airplane simulator. The goal, teaching us how to survive a potential plane crash where the cabin is fully submerged underwater. Lucky for us, we had a safety squad on hand for some practice and pointers.
The chair's going to flip over. Once the exit's open, you're going to grab that opening with your right hand and don't let go. Then you can bring your left hand over to release your seatbelt, and you're going to pull yourself out through the opening.
That was what we trained for.
All right, ladies, you're sitting in an emergency exit row. Are you willing and able to help in an emergency?
Yes.
Use a reference point to locate your exit. You have to find the handle first, and then you can open the exit.
One of the biggest keys we learned, being patient and not to move until the craft settles. Then, to sit up straight, even though you're upside down, feel for the exit, unbuckle, and methodically get out. That's to put it simply. Bottom line, this is an experience we'll never forget.
This is worth every minute.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm forever changed.
Just watching that.
My heart's beating.
Coming back to me. I was terrified. My legs were shaking. But you know what? I feel empowered. I mean, you go to the extreme of what you never thought you could do. I'm afraid of water. I'm afraid of holding my breath. And I learned something. For example, in an airplane, you actually listen. Pay attention. He said 5 rows from the exit. That's about, I mean, you know.
That's about it. If you don't make it, if you're not there, you're not making it.
If you're more than 5 rows away from
I think it would make it that much more difficult because you can't see and you're upside down and you have to really almost memorize where you are so that goodness forbid, you know, the lights are out and you can't see, you can almost feel your way through and actually look at the exit and figure out how you would open it. These are all things that before the lady would talk or the flight attendant, I'd put my earphones in and not pay attention.
As easy as that might look to some people, that must have been incredibly difficult, and what an amazing thing to do.
That's amazing.
I actually, interestingly enough, would totally recommend it.
Yes.
It's so empowering.
Yes.
You've done it before.
Yeah, I've done things like that before. Not this particular one, but I would do it. I would love to. And your awareness about everywhere where you are, what you're doing, it really applies to everything every day in life.
That's amazing.
Well, if you want to find out how you can take survival school or a course, you can check out today.com. It'll test your limits.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here. to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.